This video is the best yoga for all levels. Hi, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to be doing a yoga routine that you can do if you're a beginner or intermediate. Hi, sweetie. So to start, we're going to just draw little circles with our nose. We're going to, please stop. We're going to drop our chin down towards our chest. Start with little circles. Go to the right, go up, go to the left. Just really working to get the spine warmed up. Making the circles bigger as we go. This will help stretch out the neck. We're going to work on all the parts of the body today. Good job, reverse. Drop the chin down, start with little circles with the nose. Just keep at it. Listening to me, taking the time to check in, see where your body may be sore, maybe tense. Good job. Maintaining our pose in Sukhasana, we're going to cross the legs the opposite way. This will mix it up a little bit. We really get trapped in routine, so we are going to change things. We're going to bring the hands to the shoulders, fingertips on the front, thumbs on the back. Sit up really tall, stack the spine over the hips, the head over the spine, engage the core. So that means we're going to take the belly button, draw it in and up. We're going to turn to the left first and exhale. Inhale, come back to center, turn to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Get rid of one and another one pops up. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. One more time. This will balance our spine. Good job. Leaving the fingers right where they are. We're just going to take the thumb, just kidding, not the thumbs, the elbows. We're going to bring the elbows down, together, up, and around. Bring the shoulder blades together. Feel the elbows try to come together back behind you. Ooh, this is a good way to work the shoulder blades. Come back and around. One more time, and then we will reverse. Excellent. Touch the elbows, clap. I'm such a dork. Reverse. Come up. Oh, good job. Excellente. One more. After this, bring the elbows back as far as you can. Good job. I can't remember which direction we were going. I think this way. Good job. Bring the arms out. And then just turn to the right first. Engage the core, belly button comes in and up. Engage that lower bandha. Engage the pelvic floor muscle. I have a video on bandhas if you want to check that out. Sit up tall, keep those lower muscles engaged. Look over the right shoulder. Bring the left shoulder forward, the right shoulder back. Just gazing back behind you. Sit up tall on your in-breath. Keep the right hand walked in as close to the body as you can. Exhale, relax and release. Good job. Slowly come back to center. Bring the arms out and go to the left. Right hand on the left knee. Walk that left hand in really close. Engage the pelvic floor muscles, the abdominals. Scoop the abdomen in and up. On the exhale. Relax and release. Inhale. Engage those muscles. Working to bring that left shoulder back, the right shoulder forward. Well done. Get ready to come to your hands and knees. Bring the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Spread the fingers out nice and wide. Try to have the middle finger pointed forward, whatever it takes to get the wrist crease lined up with the short side of the mat. Look back behind you. Try to have your knees under your hips, then make your feet disappear. We're going to do some cat-cows to warm up the spine. Exhale, roll the hips in. Engage the core. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Head comes down. Inhale, come up. Lift the hips, slowly unroll the spine, lift the head, gaze comes up. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, come back up. Letting the belly button drop towards the ground. Again. And one more time. Good job. Then just step the right foot forward. Set it between the hands. Make sure the knee doesn't go past the ankle. We want to either leave the hands on the mat or bring the hands up to the knee. If this is a good spot for you, then just stop right here. Otherwise, bring the arms up to line up with the ears. Try to stack the spine up over the hips. Have your gaze in front of you. It might feel good to bring your hands back behind your back. Lace your fingers together. Try to increase the arch in your upper back. Let your head fall back. Maybe bring the hands away from the hips. Good job. Come back to the mat. You can tuck the left toe under, reaching through the ball of the big toe. Walk the hands back, stretch out the right leg. Either go into half splits, activating this right foot. You want to reach through the ball of the big toe, the inner heel, pull the pinky toe back towards you. Keep the legs straight. Yes, I'm talking to you. I mean it. Straight means straight. It doesn't mean that you have a pretty serious bend in it or even a slight bend. The knee can be soft, that's allowed, but you don't want to have a bend to it. Or if you're feeling froggy, come down onto the left heel. See if maybe you can come back. Or fold forward over that right leg, whatever works best for you. Good job. Come back up. Walk the right foot out to the side. If it's comfortable, come down to the forearms. Just let that right leg fall out to the side. Maybe have the hands in prayer position. Peeling the sole of the foot away from the floor in order to do this. If you don't have the mobility, play around with it a little bit, maybe bend your arms a little bit. We are working to get a good stretch on our inner thigh. This is a good one if you have sciatica. I have a video for that. Good job. Slowly come back up. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Leave the left hand on the mat, then just bring the right arm up. Left shoulder comes forward, right shoulder comes back. Pull the right hip back with you as well. It tends to go out of alignment. Try to hold, or if you want to make it fancy, just bring the hands to prayer position. Bring that left elbow to the right knee. That will also add an element of balance. We could all use a little more balance in our lives, yes? Just hold. Well done. Come back to the floor. Switch sides. Just bring that right leg back, left foot forward. Here we can either scooch that right leg back, keep the hands on the mat. If that feels good, come up halfway if you're just beginning, or even if you're not really feeling it today. Be kind to yourself, honor your body. Or bring your arms up to line up with your ears. Try to stack the spine up over the hips. Maybe bring the hands back behind the back. Let the head fall back. Maybe lift the arms away. Breathe. Good job. Come back to the mat. Tuck the right toes under and walk the hands back. Try to keep this right hip in line with the right knee. Reach into the ball of the big toe on that right heel. Keep the left leg straight. Reach through the ball of the big toe, the inner heel, pull the pinky toe back. And when I say straight, I do mean straight. If it feels good, if it's comfortable for you, even if it's not comfortable for you, you probably need it. I can relate. Stretch that left leg out. Trying to get all the toes on the ground if you're able to, unless you've got weird, crooked, disfigured toes like some people in this room, then just do the best you can. And then walk yourself back up. Walk the left foot out. You can untuck your toes on the right foot and just slowly but surely start peeling that left foot up off of the mat. Sink the right hip into the floor. Ha ha ha. Maybe slowly but surely bend your arms. See if you can come down to the mat. You might be surprised. You'll never know unless you push yourself. Remembering that in yoga, you want to play the line. You don't want to cause yourself pain. But if you're not feeling it, you're just stretching. Yoga is a lot of stretching, but man, is it incredible. It's also the whole mind-body connection. It helps you with emotional regulation, depression, anxiety. Slowly come back up. Bring the left knee up. Keep the right hand on the mat. Just lift the left arm up. Right shoulder comes forward, left shoulder comes back. Maybe pull that left hip back if that suits you. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. If you want to make it fancy, work on your balance, bring your hands to prayer position and turn to the left side. Just rest that right elbow on the left knee and then work to bring that right shoulder forward, the left shoulder back. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Well done. Come back to center. Bring the hands to the mat. Bring the left leg back. Hands under the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Knees under the hips. Make the feet disappear as you look back behind you. Tuck the toes under. Bring the hips up for downward facing dog. Tuck in the shirt if you need to. Hips up. Leave the legs bent slightly. We want to push the mat away with the hands. Let the head hang so heavy you're looking at your thighs. Spin the elbows towards the mat. Push the shoulders down. And then Draw the belly button in towards the spine, in and up. Push the heels towards the floor. External rotation of the legs. Pushing the heels towards the mat. And then walk it out. Just push one heel to the floor, then the other. Good job. Come to plank or kneeling plank. Keep the core active. Hips up a little higher than you may be accustomed to, but not too high. What not to do. Hug the elbows into the sides as you slowly come down. Inhale, come back up. Just open up the chest, push all 10 toenails into the mat. Head comes back, lengthen through the neck. Push the mat away so we aren't collapsing into our hands. The legs should be elevated up off of the mat for up dog. Roll over on the toes, come back up, make your way back to down dog. Hips up, shoulders down. And then just walk it out. Bend one leg as you straighten the other. Do what feels good here. Oh yeah. The next thing we're going to do is lift the right leg up. Bring it up as high as you can. Try to keep the weight evenly distributed between the rest of the body. Bring the heel up towards the hips. Lead with the hips. Lead with the shoulders. Bring the knee up towards the nose. Slowly with control. Engage your core. Come forward. Inhale, lift that right leg back up. Again. Exhale as you bring your shoulders over your wrist, your knee towards your nose. Again. 2 more times. And with this last one, slowly with control, step the right foot forward. Set it between your hands. Make your way up to a high lunge. We're going to do another balance pose. Arms up to line up with the ears. Shoulders line up with the wrist. Keep the left leg active. Then just drop that left heel down. Keep the hips, just kidding, the shoulders lined up with the short side of the mat. Turn to line up with the long edge of the mat. Warrior 2, tuck the pelvis in. Reach through the fingertips. Make sure the right knee is right over the ankle. You should be able to see your big toe. Shoulder blades come back close to each other. Pelvis comes forward. Stack up the spine nice and tall. And then exalt into warrior. Left hand to the left leg, right arm up. Maybe gaze up at that right hand. And then slowly come up, straighten the right leg, arms out nice and long. Just bring the right hand to the right leg, left arm comes up. Right shoulder comes forward, left shoulder comes back. You want to engage the quadricep muscle, lift the kneecap, and really work to keep the chest open here. Slowly bring that left hand down, folding forward over the right leg as much as you can. Good job. Bend the right leg, hands to the mat, step the right foot back. Just make your way back to down dog. Hips up, shoulders down. Just walk it out. Pedal the feet. Make your way to plank or kneeling plank. Keep that core engaged. Exhale, hug the elbows into the sides as you slowly come down. Inhale up. Shoulders come together, head comes back. The neck lengthens. Push the toes back behind you. Roll over on the toes. Make your way back to down dog. Walk it out. Lift the left leg up. Try to keep the weight evenly distributed between the rest of your appendages that are on the mat. Bring the heel to the hip and then engage your core. Lead with your shoulders, shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose. Inhale, lift that left leg back up. Again. Move slowly with control. 2 more. You can do this. And the last one, just slowly bring that left foot up. Leave the right heel up in the air. Bring yourself up to high lunge. Arms lined up with the ears. Reach through the back heel. Keep that left knee over the ankle. Really activating that back leg. That'll help protect it. Try really hard to keep the arms lined up with the ears, and then set that right heel down. Line up with the short side of the mat. Pull that left shoulder back, the right shoulder forward. Look for the big toe. You want to make sure that the left heel is lined up with the back heeler arch. Lift up the arch. Try to stay in Warrior One, by the way. Try to have the pinky toe side of that right foot really firmly pressed into the mat. And then turn to line up to Warrior Two. So as we go from Warrior One to Warrior Two, notice the knee. It naturally tracks in. We want to push that knee out. Make sure you can see your big toe. Keep this back leg really active. Pull the pelvis in. Stack the spine up over the hips. Try to make sure the arms are aligned with the shoulders. Engage the core. Just gaze down that left arm, and then exultant warrior. Right hand comes to the right leg, left arm comes up. I learned that one as reverse warrior, so exultant just sounds so interesting. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And then slowly come with the arms out without shifting the hips. Activate the quadricep muscle, lift the kneecap. And then just bring that left hand right on down to the left leg. Left shoulder comes forward, right shoulder comes back. Keep the legs straight. Yes, I'm talking to you. See if you can slide down into the pose. Make sure you're not collapsing the chest. This is what not to do when you go into triangle pose. Just gaze up at that hand that's in the air. Good job. Slowly drop that hand back down. Well done. Walk your hands back up. Join that left foot with the right foot. Bring the arms up, lean back. Exhale to a forward fold. Make sure both of your big toes are pointed forward. You can bend your knees slightly if that feels good. On the in-breath, come up halfway, lift and lengthen. Bring the shoulder blades together to open up the chest. Try to have the head in line with the spine nice and straight. Engage the core, lift the kneecaps, engage the quadricep muscles, slowly fold forward. Roll yourself back up, lean back into the pose. Make your way to chair pose. Make sure both of your big toes are pointed forward. Put a lot of the weight in your heels. Sink back into your hips. Keep that chest open. If this is difficult for you, you can bring your arms out in front of you. Just sink on back. Good job. Get ready to come down to the floor. We can just come down onto our back. Bring the right leg into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Stretch the left leg out. And switch sides. Bring both knees in, give them a little squeeze, and then just gently do some circles with the legs. Reverse. Bring both feet up for happy baby pose. Take the elbows into the knees, push them out a little bit. Try to get the feet parallel with the ceiling. And then pull the legs in towards you. Feel your low back just relax and release into the floor. Good job. When you're ready, slowly stretch out for Shavasana. Have your feet a little further than hip distance apart, arms stretched along the sides, palms facing out, fingers slightly curled, and just breathe for a couple of minutes. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. This is the most underrated pose of the entire yoga sequence. Really taking a moment to honor your body, honor your practice. Remember what brought you to the mat today and try really hard to incorporate more yoga into your life, or meditation, or a combination of the two. Good job. Slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you love this video. I hope you're feeling so much better. Please like, subscribe, share, and check me out on Instagram. Click the little bell notification so that you're notified of future videos, because the more that you do yoga, the better you're going to feel. The reason I do this is so that I can help people feel the best that they can. It has been such a game changer for me for my whole life, doing yoga for 15 years now. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.